Do you have a problem with your dumbbell eyes spitting on you on those clouser patterns? Well, in this edition of SoCalFlyTying, I'm going to go ahead and teach you how to set those dumbbell eyes for good. So how best to secure those dumbbells? Well, when it comes to dumbbells, really it starts off being essentially a foundations problem. So in the vise, I'm going to put in a Gamakatsu B10S. This is a size 2, just a little bigger hook there to make a little more effect when applying the dumbbell. So typically, if you watch guys tying, put on their dumbbells, you'll just see them first go ahead and just lay down their thread on their bare hook, something like that, and they'll go, oh yeah, put it in the 1/3 point, and they'll go ahead and do that. So they'll go ahead and they'll get their dumbbell, and they'll build their little bump about here, 1/3 point, and they'll go ahead and they'll start applying to the dumbbell, and they'll do their cross wraps back and forth and do their figure eights. But what the problem is, as you can see, is this thread right here, this bare thread, you have thread on bare hook, and that is the problem. So in order to fix that, all I'm going to simply do here is going to back off all this little thread I put down, my little foundation, and I'm going to go ahead and make it a little bit tighter. So in order to do that, I'm going to take some super glue. In this case, it's just some Gorilla brand super glue. And all you do is go ahead and just apply that right down on that shank, okay? Next, I'm going to come with a nice, strong, flat wax thread. In this case, I have some Dumbell's flat wax thread. And then go ahead and place it now on your shank your hook. And you're going to see there's a lot of excess here, and I'm going to tell you how to handle that. So right now is you don't want to come in now with your tying scissors and cut that thread off, because of course you'll add in that super glue to your expensive tying scissors. Not a good thing. Just take a standard paper towel, wipe off the excess, okay? Now what you have is you have some super glue down here on your shank. You have your followed by your thread, and now I'm going to come through and cut off my excess. Now at this point, place your bump at the appropriate spot. In this case, it's a clouser, so I want to go ahead and put it at about that 1/3 on that shank. Now I'm going to apply my dumbbell eye. In this case, what I have is, and I'll show you just a little bit here, I have basically some medium-sized lead eyes. I go ahead and just for a little bit of customizing, I have just a comb here. And what I did is I used this comb, inserted my lead heads on this comb, and then I went ahead and instead of having to hold these lead eyes in a kind of awkward way, I just used the comb to hold them, and then I can go ahead and paint them and do my own customization on these eyes, and that's a really kind of a cool thing, and it's just kind of a nice little trick. One of my favorite colors to do that is red carpet, and this is Sally Hansen's Hard as Nails Extreme Wear. Maybe on a different episode of SoCalFlyTying, I'll go ahead and show you how to customize eyes. But let's get back to these dumbbells. So right there, you have your thing set up now. Now go ahead and come in and place your eye. Do a couple wraps on one side. Now just flip it over. A couple wraps on the other side. Okay. So now I got even wraps, so that's 2 on that side, 2 on that side, and then just do a nice little tug on it, okay? So now you've kind of set it, you've applied now a little bit of pressure. Now I'm going to go through and really start to add it in. So about 1, 2, 3 on one side, now on the other side, 1, 2, 3, do a little pull. Now the other side, 1, 2, 3, do a slight pull, okay? 1, 2, 3. Another pull. Now you can just kind of see what I'm doing here. 1, 2, 3 on one side, 1, 2, 3 on this side, and so forth. But each time I'm doing a slight little pull down. Okay. What I'm doing, I'm really now setting that thread, that tension down on that shank of the hook. And what I'll do then is I'll, again, just a few more, you know, about 3 on each side. A little bit of a tug, a pull down. And then I'm going to go through and do the standard helicopter, you know, right underneath the lead eyes. Go ahead and secure now and add a nice little base to it. And then get to another point and a nice little tug. With this, you know, flat wax Dumbell thread, you really can add a nice tug to that thread and really set those eyes, okay? So the idea is you do not want these clouser eyes to do that, okay? That's what you don't want. By doing this little trick, you're going to avoid all that. Now, go ahead and just add in some thread wraps behind the eyes, and you're pretty much done. At this point, you can just do a whip finish. I usually whip finish behind my eyes. So I'm going to try it here with the camera, see if I can get it done. There you go. A little whip finish. And that's it. You got it. Snip it off. The beauty of this is, at this point, no more super glue is needed. You've already applied your super glue. Your excess has already been taken care of by your paper towel. Nothing dripping off of this fly. Typically some guys will add super glue at the base here. By doing that though, at this moment, that super glue would eat at your customizable eyes here and rip on and strip off some of that paint. So in the process, the way I did it, your eyes are safe, your paint's good. Last little check, you would just go ahead and just make sure your eyes are nice and straight. In this case, they look pretty good, and that's it. So that's how I like to secure my Dumbell eyes. I think it's straightforward, easy, and it's pretty much bulletproof. So thanks for watching, and you know, check me out on YouTube at SoCalFlyTying and also on Facebook. And I hope to have more videos for you guys. Thanks a lot. Thanks for watching.